So today the Assassin gameplay trailer was released, and what we're going to do right now is watch through it, discuss it, break it down, take a look at different seconds of the video, kind of analyze what's going on here. And you know, I thought it was an assassin. They still call it an assassin, but this does look like some type of ninja. But right away, look at the armor that he's wearing. I'm like 99% sure that that is class armor and not just a costume. It would make sense if it was class armor, and Revelation isn't the kind of game that only makes costumes look good, but they also make class armor look good. Just like the Blade Master, a lot of people ask if I'm wearing a costume, but really it's actual gear from the game. It just looks really good. So it makes sense if this is the assassin class armor. So right here we have some regular mobs, you know. But what they're showing us, I believe, are like the basics of the assassin. So you have these slash attack combos. You can also charge with the assassin. So it's a class that has some gap closers, which is awesome. I guess now they're showing us more mobs to show that the assassin does have some type of AoE. Now that attack he just did where he went into the air and then made it rain like shuriken or blades is something very similar to the kunoichi or ninja in Black Desert. We also see that this class has a backdrop. I don't know if you guys saw that, but in this clip right here, I'll slow it down for you guys, but right here you can see that he has a backdrop. And it seems that he's making some type of explosion. So far we see that he can use some type of skill that makes blades come down from the sky. He has gap closers and a ton of slashes, which are most likely the assassin's basic and secondary attacks. The explosion and raining shuriken are most likely the assassin's special skills, F1 through F6. Now, we saw the explosion again, but this time the assassin had dashed away. So maybe it's some type of explosion that happens a few seconds after you use the skill. Maybe the assassin drops some type of bomb or trap that goes off. That's pretty badass. So usually in this game you'll take fall damage. I don't know if right here they're trying to show us that the assassin has the ability to jump from high areas and not take damage, or maybe it's just for the video, you know, to make the assassin look cool. But you can see here he's now in stealth mode, and you can dash while in stealth mode, which is cool. So usually in most MMOs, when you're an assassin or some type of class that has stealth, you move really slow, and you can see at first he was moving really slow, but he also has a dash. And so I'm assuming he's going to assassinate this guy right here. But instead they give us a full-on battle. So I guess trying to show us how the assassin works in 1v1. There goes that badass explosion again. He also has some attack where he can make what looks like 3 strikes go in 3 different directions. And right here we can see that his blades do indeed have range on them. And he's swinging them because his blades also have the chains, as we saw in that little logo that was in the teaser. So a lot of us were wondering, you know, will this class have some range? Will it be like God of War blades, you know, that Kratos has? And so the answer is yes. Okay, and then right here he can also make the blades circle around him. This is very similar to the gunslinger skill, where they can make these blades just circle around them. So the assassin can summon these blades and then close the gap with you, and you'll just be sitting there taking all these Beyblades to the face. Here's another skill that looks like one big charge to the face. This right here has to be my favorite skill. So the assassin summons a beast, and you can see the chains as well. So it looks like the assassin dashes forward, but a beast follows up. It looks like the beast stays behind and summons these chains. I don't know if that's keeping the enemy in place or doing damage over time, but it seems that the beast you summon has some after effect as well. Right there we saw that the assassin had the enemy chain locked, literally, and was just going to ham with backstabs. But he also has a barrier around himself. So like the Blade Master, this is probably one of those skills that gives you immunity to CC, or maybe blocks all incoming damage for a few seconds. So very quickly they showed us the enemy, which is a vanguard, try to launch onto the assassin. And what the assassin did was teleport really far back and get out of that attack, because from the vanguard it's pretty much you leap to your target and you smash down, and it's an AoE, and the assassin was able to dodge that, but they showed it to you so quickly you probably wouldn't have noticed it unless you watched it a couple of times. So the assassin has gap closers, it has a backdrop, and it also has a way to teleport out of attacks. Right now this class is looking extremely OP. And the beast attack seems to kind of hover there for a few seconds, and then it decides to launch down. So maybe every few seconds the beast finally attacks in different directions or something like that. I still can't tell exactly what it does, but you can also see the assassin doing his little jutsu and then making it rain shuriken once again. That skill where the assassin summons some type of beast or demon just looks ridiculous. I have to play the class now because of that. I really like the class armor, or if that was a costume, whatever costume they plan on releasing once the assassin comes out, I guess. But I'm still sure that is class armor. I'm like 100% sure. I like the trailer. It's all gameplay footage. They didn't need to add effects or anything like that. So how did you guys feel about it? I didn't think we were going to get the gameplay trailer today. I thought it was going to come maybe tomorrow, but I'm not complaining. I think it was awesome. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon, friends.